Oh, hi, Austin. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Hi, Austin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. I don't know if Leon will be joining us. Okay.
Sorry, I was having some issues. I'm okay now.
Okay. I was saying I don't know if Leon will be joining us, but I think it's we can wait for maybe 2 minutes. That will be 10 minutes past, and then we can just start from where you are as at now. So probably we can just wait for.
So we wait for him, or we can start with the updates.
Can wait for just 2 minutes till 25, and then I think that will be 10 minutes. That's enough for someone to join. Yeah. Okay, I think we can start. So I think Leon can join us when he can. So I don't know what updates you have for the work that has happened for, I think, now 2 weeks.
Yes, it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I've been able to create a boilerplate, more of a skeleton of what I'll be working on. I've already started some of the design work. That is on the causes, login and register page. Currently, I was working on creating a cause page. So our cause page is not more of coach, but about cause page. So that's what I was working on actually right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, what I just did when I was creating the boilerplate, I just looked at what we need and what I can do extra. And so far from what I can see based on my boilerplate, I think we can create now the whole site. That is from homepage, about us, so that it can just be a whole site from user landing to DALWORTH to viewing the courses. So yeah, that's what I've been looking at. The 3 pages is not an issue, so it's just more of working on the logic for courses and viewing the course till to enrolling to the course. So that's what I've been working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So, is there anything that is complete, or all of them are still under progress? In progress.
It's under progress. So I'm not working on one thing. Let me just try to project something. I'm not working on one thing like, okay, what I'm doing, if there's something that is related, I'm working on them, all of them at the same time. So it's not like I'm working on causes, then I just work on causes until I finish. Just looking at, for instance, if it's a cause page, what component is used in cause page that will be used in another page. So that I've been working just to make sure in terms of just to make sure I can encapsulate everything. The issue with working with one thing at a time, you might find you'll be bundling everything at one place. So the best way, so one of programming fundamentals is also encapsulate whatever you're doing now. So that at the moment that has been my approach. Let me see if I can share my screen.
So basically, time-wise, or the scope of for the scope of work that you have, what percent can we assume that has been done till now, or what is remaining?
Yeah. So what we decided we'll be doing sprint-wise. So sprint-wise is working, breaking my modules and working them into a sprint. A sprint goes for 2 weeks. So what I'm working on, like for instance, now in a week, I should make sure causes, view cause, and in a sprint, I should make sure the whole anything that does with causes is already finished. So that is functionality and UI. Then after that, okay, the other pages are not for me. They're not stressful, so I'm not really focusing on that. My main focus is on causes because that's the place where the logic, the whole application logic will be lying. Will be lying on. So that has been my main. That has been my main focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for these courses, what remains and what has been done? Because for us, we are trying to rush against time now because the timelines are a bit late for us.
So in terms of UI, so from the login and profile, I can say 70%. And causes, view cause, and cause, I can say that's around 60%.
Okay, so I think we are better off on the two.
Yeah.
So you said the functionality and UI is really not much work. So I don't know when are you planning to work on that after you finish the courses, or you just do it as you go through, you work on the courses?
I'm working on them at the same time. So for me, the UI has to go with the logic part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi Leon, how are you? Hello.
Fine. Sorry, I joined in late.
Okay, no, it's fine. I think Austin was just giving.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Austin was giving me an update on the work that has been done for the 2 weeks. I think we haven't met for 2 weeks, so just giving a quick update for that work. I think you can do the same, or for the work that you've had. I don't know what side you're focusing on more, because I think for Austin there's one. I think one side that he's focusing on more. So I don't know if on your work, I don't know how the plan has been for the 2 weeks and what we've covered so far.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, it was more of the back end, and I think most of it has been already done. Unfortunately, I will not share my screen today. It doesn't. I don't have power, so
Yeah.
But most of it has been already done. The course uploads and all that. Part of it's done.
So by most of it,
I'm just winding up.
what do you mean? 70%, 50%, 80%, 100?
I don't want to quantify in that matter. I don't want to quantify it in that because systems, they're never 100%. So it's just a matter of the first version. I think it's what I'm speaking about. So most of its functionalities are done.
Yeah.
So
For me,
probably if we set up another meeting later, then I can show up. But
okay, so we can assume that basically for the first version the work is done.
no, not completely done. I'm still fine tuning a few other things, but the API and the admin dashboard, the admin site.
Because the reason I'm asking that is, I'm asking that so that I can know how much time we can allow for the work that is remaining.
Okay, so I wish I could have shared my screen so that we can know, because I also told George the same, but apparently I'm not in a position to share. So I know best on that. It's when you can quantify to know how much work is left behind and also how much you're expecting to complete. Because I just know part of the work I do, it's directly depend. A part of, or maybe most of the work Austin is doing is directly dependent to what I'm doing. So unfortunately, since I can share my screen and also my phone is 12%, so I don't want to quantify it, but I think we can set up another meeting just to have a look at it.
Okay, so can we, let's say, have a meeting tomorrow? so that we can look at it.
Pardon?
I'm asking, can we have a meeting tomorrow so that we can get to look at it if you don't have power?
Yeah, I think tomorrow will work.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
On my side, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying tomorrow. Tomorrow it's fine on my side.
Okay. So, Austin, I don't know if there's any work you guys are doing together, or there's one aspect of the project that requires the other. So, I don't know how far we are on any of that. If there's anything pending on one side that probably would require my attention in any way or the other.
So in terms of integration between the front end and the back end, how you agreed with Leon, we won't do it right now. So mainly because I already understand what I'm doing, Leon understands what he's doing. So it's just more of me trying to create the UI as fast as I can and a bit of the logic that will be sitting on the front end side. Then when, let's say I've worked on a good number of modules now, we can now start integrating between the UI that I have and Leon's backend. So yeah.
Okay. So probably a question to both of you is, how much more time do we need to have, you can say, a zero draft or a fast version, basically?
So by zero draft, I can say maybe walking through the UI might not be fully integrated with the backend. We can do maybe next week. I can just put what I already have somewhere like Heroku, then share with you the link, share with the group the link, then just play around with it. Yeah. So maybe one of the first versions maybe might come up next week, and from that maybe you can just play around with it, but it won't be a complete version.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Leon, I don't know if that is fine by you. Next week. So if we say next week, we can talk of end of August.
Yeah, I think that is okay with me.
Okay. So I'll put down that for, let's say 30th or 31st. Okay. So I don't know if there's anything else that probably would require my attention from you.
None from me.
Leon?
No, on my side, no.
Okay, so we can work with the next week and then see what we'll have, because I think it will be really important if we have at least something to work on from from my side, that is. And we can try and fine tune the other things as we go. I think that will be fine. So I don't know if is there any A or B?
None from me.
From me also, I'm okay.
Okay, so I think the only pending issue would be to set up a meeting tomorrow with you, Leon. I don't know if Austin would need to be there, but you can join if you'll be available. So probably a time like this will that be fine? Because I think it will be more or less 15 minutes. Hi, Leon. Did you get me?
No, can you just repeat? I didn't get you.
Oh, okay. I said the only pending issue is the meeting that we'll have tomorrow. That would take more or less 15 minutes. So I don't know if a time like this tomorrow is fine with you, or you want to propose a different time.
Okay, just set it on Thursday so that I finalize on a few other pending issues on the same. I'm just winding up on.
Okay.
I think I'll work on it tomorrow to finalize on one aspect, and then I think on Thursday we'll be comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday the same time.
So, okay. 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 So I don't think there's anything else from me. In case of anything, I'll reach out in the group or in your individual WhatsApp. So I think we can stop there. Have a nice evening. I'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you so much, Walter. See you on Thursday. Have a nice evening.
Okay.